So I tell a Paul Bearer story here, because I remember getting to the hotel and taking the championship belt out of my bag and going, wow, this is it. It doesn't get any better than this. And the next day I remember saying something to Paul about it. I'm a little tired today. He's like, yeah, you've been carrying the company on your back. I was like, for one day. but that was Paul Bearer too. But yeah, the Mankind Mick Foley Hell in a Cell match against The Undertaker, that really changed everything, of course, as far as the level of performance and things that folks would do that sort of changed everything. And that is what everybody remembers, and that's what I remember too. I remember being backstage and watching it, and Mick, of course, was involved in the match between Austin and I, and a few people thought that he was going to be back out there. And so, we're scrambling, trying to figure out what's going to happen, but the thing that I will, on my part, was actually the next night in Cleveland. Because people are like, you're only champion for a day, big deal. Well, first of all, not that many people get to be WWE champion at all, so I'm in pretty elite company. But also, the next night on Raw was the most electric night that I ever remember in my entire career. We're in Cleveland, come out, the place is packed, and we do the opening promo where Austin challenges me, and like an idiot, Kane accepts. And there was just so much buzz that night. I've never been involved in anything quite that hot since then. And of course, it also drew the highest rating that WWE had until that point. And I think that it might have been one of those deals that, really the momentum from that sort of helped propel us to an even higher level. And the fact that, again, as you said, I beat the hottest superstar in the world, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Granted, had a little help from The Undertaker, but nevertheless, I'm the guy that got the title. It was just a phenomenal feeling. And then, of course, Austin wasn't as hot as he would be, so looking back on it, it's even greater, because, frankly, Steve Austin is in the pantheon of, it's what, Hogan, Austin, and Rock are probably the three biggest draws ever, right? And to have done that at that time against that guy was really something special.